am Kitty Clash, and today I am very excited to check out the Phasmophobia update. I am kind of very sleep deprived right now. I had like a nightmare, which is why I am up at earlier than I intended to be awake at, which means I'm going to go ahead and kind of like check out the Phasmophobia update. I do think I finally have it like finished like patching and stuff, so I'll be able to open it soon. But first of all, I want to check out the patch notes because I haven't read these yet, and I think it's important to read them and stuff to actually know what's going on with that. So I am on Steam, the Phasmophobia page. I'm up to 152.6 hours in game, which is how do I put this? I've played a lot very recently. I I earned like 800 levels yesterday, so I'm kind of, on one hand, I'm a little bit all Phasmoed out, but on the other hand, it's like, okay, I want to see what's the update like and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the patch notes. Major update posted Thursday, August 17th. Ascension, major update version 0.9.0.0, progression 2.0, upgraded equipment, and much more. Welcome back. We've got an update for you. It's finally here. The grand update for the new progression system and equipment tiers progression. A new leveling system has been added. The old one was just like the way to gain levels was to just like grind with the monkey paw, and while that was a good way to earn levels, it's like, okay, it would be great if like you could actually earn more from just traditional professional runs, because that's more of an enjoyable gameplay, but it doesn't earn you as many levels as if you just like grind with the monkey paw. So a new leveling system has been added with new rates of progression, new unlocks, and a prestige system. For this system to function, all current players have been reset to Prestige 1, Level 1. This way you can continue to play with your unlocked difficulties and locations. New players will start at Prestige 0, Level 1. Warning, players now found editing... Okay, warning. Players now found editing their level will be banned. Okay, were they not before? I didn't think you were allowed to like edit levels, but okay. Legacy badge. Upon launching the game for the first time after updating, you will be presented with a new screen to choose a unique badge with options based on your pre-update level. Once saved, this is uneditable, so choose carefully. Okay. I'm not sure if that's like actually working properly yet, because I have a couple of friends who have already started checking out the update, and like what they found is that they had to like re-choose the badge every time they open their game. So I'm not sure if this is actually working properly yet. On save, this is uneditable, so choose carefully. Equipment. Upgrades. Each equipment item now has 3 tiers, increasing our equipment count from 22 to 60. Tiers cost a large sum of money to unlock, but each tier will cost the same to bring into a contract. To upgrade a piece of equipment, reach the required level, go to the shop, and press on any item's UI tile on the screen. Then hit upgrade. Renaming. Several names have been replaced to accommodate changes or for the new upgrade tiers so that the word covers a broader spectrum. Fingerprints evidenced go to ultraviolet. Footsteps, photo and descriptions, footprints, candles, and lantern to a word that I find extremely cursed. Like, firelight? This sounds like something out of, like, the Kingkiller Chronicles. Like, okay, if it was, like, in some medieval, like, alternate universe thing with magic, I would love firelight. But if you're trying to describe a candle, why not just call this, like, an open flame-based light source or something? Like, firelight just sounds clunky and like something for someone's like medieval alternate universe. So I think it's an absolutely terrible name so far. So I'm just gonna call them like flame-based light source. Matchbox and lighters. Ignite. Why would you call it an igniter? Like, this is just, again, this sounds like something out of someone's like, if it was in a medieval novel, I'm like, okay, that would make sense. But for something set in the modern era, this just doesn't flow very naturally and doesn't sound like modern slang English at all. Smudge sticks and censer? CENSCR. What? Okay, incense actually makes sense, because if you're Okay, but if someone's burning sage, like incense is actually a word that is used in like modern English for that. Okay, camcorders and movie camera, video camera. Yeah, those are kind of interchangeable language anyway. Glow sticks and UV torches, UV light, yeah. Sanity drink, pills and shot, sanity medication. um, I I don't know why they went with that because everyone makes jokes calling them drugs and it's weird. Head-mounted camera, flashlight and goggles, headgear. Okay, weaker strong flashlights, flashlight, dots. We felt that dots wasn't a very interactive evidence type, so we've completely refactored it from the ground up. Instead of being a clone of the ghost that gets spawned in and revealed with the dots, the following will happen. You will no longer get duplicate dots ghosts or dots triggering during events, hunts, or other interactions. Okay, actually that makes sense because when I early on when I was like first getting dots, I was like, oh, that means the ghost is right there where it's running across. But it so I think it's confusing to people who are still like learning the game the way that dots were before because that doesn't always mean that the ghost is exactly where you see it on the dots. Um, Ghosts with dots evidence can now enter a short dot state where they are temporarily visible with infrared light. During this time, they will wander towards the nearest player before disappearing. The player is in the same room. Dots ghost photos now count as normal ghost photos. Okay. Note, banshees will try to roam towards their target instead. Firelights and ignite. This is awful. This is just who named this? I'm sorry. Like if we were describing this out of some like novel that's like set the pre-modern era, that would make more sense. But like this combination of words, it just sounds clunky. It just doesn't sound natural. You can turn off flame-based light sources by pressing the use button again while holding it. Flame-based light sources now have a duration for their effects and no longer stop the sanity drain completely, with different amounts of sanity benefits per tier. That's annoying because like the candle was one of the ways that you could actually like wander around the big maps without like getting completely sanity racked by the time that you found the room. Um, Parabolic microphone. When using a parabolic microphone, you will now clearly hear all sounds you are aiming towards within range, while all other sounds will be muffled. I am interested to see how slash if they manage to make the parabolic microphone like accessible, because the reality is like there are gamers out there who may have like hearing or sound related like disabilities, etc. And so I think that they really should be, when designing like different game mechanics, they really should be taking into account, okay, how can we make sure that this is still a useful piece of equipment if someone has like a hearing related disability or is colorblind, etc., etc. Like I really think that game developers need to be taking accessibility into account more than they currently do when changing things around. Uh, Incense. The interval in which the ghost checks if an incense is active is now much smaller, making repelling the ghost much more consistent. Using incense during another incense's effect will now reset the timer instead of doing nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. So there was this thing where if you tried to use a smudge stick when another one had recently been used, like it didn't distract the ghost again, and so you like if your friend smudged the ghost and you didn't realize that, and then the ghost comes near you and you try to smudge, you can die. Yeah. Ask me how I learned that. It was the hard way. um. So it would be useful if people could like smudge twice during the same hunt. If, for instance, two people both try to do that because they're both trying to save themselves. Salt and ultraviolet. Salt will now only reveal footprints if the ghost has ultraviolet evidence. UV prints must now be charged by UV light to take a successful photo. That's gonna be annoying. Like, how do I put this? I think that when they're adding all this stuff of like, oh, you also have to do this, you also have to do this, they need to be taking into account single player, because in multiplayer, yeah, it's straightforward to have one person can bring in like the UV light and the camera and typically like the EMF reader to see if the ghost has like touched doors, etc. But if you're doing single player, it's a slog, it's a trek, it's inconvenient to be constantly going back to the van to get stuff, to bring stuff in. And so I find it like if you're saying, oh, you have to use more equipment to make the stuff that currently work, then I think that's going to be a pain for people who want to do like single player. Okay. Footprints will be affected by ghost traits similar to fingerprints. Okay, so that means that do they have to have fingerprints as an evidence? Okay, glow sticks can now be used again after they dim to shake and revitalize the light they produce. Thermometers and temperatures. Thermometers are now counted as a starter item alongside the other evidence items. Okay, that might be nice. Oh, the cold breath effect will now show at 5 degrees Celsius and below. Okay, that's um so that's above freezing. So that means that we can't really rely on freezing breath to get like to figure out if the ghost has freezing breath as evidence. And that's a pain because there are times when it's like you're just like you're stuck in some big map and it's a pain to get back to the truck, and it's like, okay, you can accidentally figure out, okay, so we have freezing as evidence by just being in the room where the ghost is if it's been there for long enough. So I think that having the visible freezing breath was really helpful on like long um long games on the big maps like Asylum. Like one time it's like I found like freezing breath from Demon in like the Asylum basement, and it was okay. I the my other teammates figured it out based on how long it was hunting, but for me it's like, okay, the visible freezing breath is really helpful for figuring out, okay, where the ghost room is on these big maps, and also because it's such a pain to bring in the evidence items. Like if you are walking all the way from the truck to some far off corner of the asylum basement, it's a pain, and it would be a pain to bring a thermometer down there. So I think this is gonna probably disincentivize like evidence-based runs. Like this might lead to people doing more no evidence just because it's like it's such a track to bring items in from the van. Like is this going to encourage people to be like, you know what, this is going to be awful anyways, let's just speed run this by figuring out like I think it's going to encourage people to do more like the monkey paw strategy where it's like, okay, you're trying to figure out the ghost based on hunt behavior because you don't want to have to deal with all the evidence items. Because unfortunately, playing the game in the traditional manner, where you're trying to collect evidence, sometimes it's like that's just, it takes forever, and it doesn't really have the reward multiplier to make it like a better way to earn levels and stuff compared to just cheesing it with a monkey paw. Let's see. You must now use a thermometer to find freezing temperatures at 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit or below. To receive a room temperature reading, you must now use the hold button for a short period. Tiers 2 and 3 only. Must tier 2 and 3 only. Room temperatures will now be more consistent between players. Freezing ghosts can lower the temperature to minus 10 degrees Celsius. Non-freezing ghosts can lower to 1 degree Celsius. Temperature will now drop at 1/3 of the current speed if the temperature is below the minimum weather temperature. So did they just like even more so nerf freezing temps? Oh, that's gonna be awful. Tripods and video cameras. Max amount reduced to 4. Seriously? Because it's useful to have more if you're like if you have multiple people out exploring the map and then one of them accidentally leaves the tripod in some random location. It's useful to have multiples. It's useful to have multiples so you can line them up to like check for ghost orbs or dots in like all corners of like the garage where there's like a car that kind of blocks line of sight. Okay, ghosts can now throw video cameras like other items. No. Ghosts can now rarely knock over tripods. Well, they finally made tripods useful, I guess. We can look at it that way. They finally made tripods useful. um, Ghosts can now rarely knock over tripods. Okay, consumables. Why? I don't want to deal with having to rebuy stuff all the time. Consumables. Some items are now consumable. This means that if you use an item during a contract marked as consumable in the shop, you will have to purchase it again when you leave. Why? I am not in the mood for this. This sounds awful. When you leave, disabling lose items in custom difficulty will not consume items. Rewards are still set to 0 times. Crucifix all tiers. Flame-based light source 1 and 2. lighter, all tiers. Why have we igniter just doesn't sound right. I'm gonna call that a lighter. All tiers. Incense 1 and 2. Salt, all tiers. Sanity medication, all tiers. A photo system. Added a new photo camera system which takes into consideration the distance and view angle of the evidence. This will significantly change the quality of photos. Added a new photo camera system which takes into consideration the distance and view angle of the evidence. Wait, so is this gonna change the way that the 3 stars are? Does this mean that you're gonna have to do like be much closer up to than before to get like tier 1 photos? Is this gonna make it? I feel like this might actually make it harder. Sorry, my headphones just decided randomly to die there. I had to turn those back on. But it's like actually being able to get like good quality consistent photos to fill up the book is one of the ways that people right now like earn exp, earn money to buy stuff. And early on it's like having the money typically is helpful, so that way you can buy stuff like smudge sticks. So I think that if they're making it harder to get 3-star photos and stuff, like that's gonna make it even more annoying to level up. Reward changes. Oh, sorry, under photo system still, evidence and photos will now need to be closer and centralized to get a higher quality reward. Okay, so they're nerfing photos. Reward changes. Several rewards have had their values adjusted to feel more rewarding and encourage the completion of objectives. Okay. Rewards for all objectives, tasks, and the weekly challenge have been increased drastically. Oh, I wonder, okay, with the reset, are they going to allow me to do the weekly challenge again? Because that week, like, the weekly challenge was a lot of fun for just, like, the Grafton one. That was fun, but it's going to feel less rewarding, kind of, but I did it before the update, which did get me 30 levels, but it's like, hey, because I did it then, does that mean that I won't be able to do it now since it's still, like, the same, like, week? Rewards for all objectives, tasks, and weekly challenge have been increased drastically. Any experience earned will now give you the same amount in dollars. Okay, I actually like that change. That's one that I think is just going to simplify it and make things easier. Rewards for collecting the bone will no longer be affected by the reward multiplier. Does that make it so that, like, it's less incentive to have to go try and find the bone on Sunny Meadows and on, like, the Brownstone High School? Like, the big maps, it's a proper pain to try and find the bone. And then there are also games where it's like, there was one where I was doing some challenge with like Lizard or something where we set ourselves this goal where we wouldn't bring in like most items until we'd found the bone in game, and then we spent like ages looking for the bone and could never find it. So there are occasionally times where it's like, does the bone glitch out of the map or something, or is it just somewhere that's just like not reachable? Like where, okay, there are once in a great while those games where even on the small maps it's like, okay, the bone's like nigh on impossible to find, and so it would be nice if we don't like get super penalized for not finding the bone. The reward for collecting the bone will no longer be affected by the reward multiplier. Okay, training. The training mission has been replaced. Oh, I just did the tutorial not that long ago. So, wow, it's weird thinking that like I might be like kind of part of like internet archaeology someday. Like, oh hey, this person did the old tutorial. It's cool thinking about how at least like with the greater accessibility of like streaming services and stuff, more of these older versions of like games are being preserved online. Because I think back to like a good example would be Neopets, how a lot of their stuff was Flash based for a very long time, and so a lot of the games on there are like no longer playable at all, which is sad. And it's like it would be awesome if more of the stuff on there had been preserved in closer to its original format. So it's cool to think that, hey, at least there will be videos of the old tutorial, even if people like can't or don't play it anymore. So yeah, the trading machine has been replaced with brand new experience. To access it, press the trading button on the main menu. This version of training is set in a custom-built warehouse with different rooms to show the player how to use each item of evidence equipment, as well as give tips and tricks on how to play the game in a controlled environment. Like honestly, that's probably better than the current one, because it's like if the way that I kind of learned to play Phasmo originally, I think I didn't even play the tutorial when I first got the game. I learned by playing with other people, and okay, the person that I was originally playing with didn't really know how to play the game either. So, and I was too chicken for single player, so like it took me a very long time between when I first got the game until I actually like regularly started playing it at all, which is why I only have let me go check. Uh sorry, I only have like 152.6 hours in the game despite having it since I think I got it in like 2021. So, yeah, I think that having a tutorial that's much more straightforward and teaches people how to play it, like actually teaches people how to play it and isn't just like throw them in and expect them to kind of learn from their friends would be helpful. Um, because I felt like a lot of the times, like for instance, the way that I actually like learned how to play, like learned how a lot of the mechanics worked and stuff was from watching Insim and like the Phasmo wiki, and it's like it would be great if more of the actual know-how of how to play the game came from the game itself, some sort of like easily accessible like instructions or tutorial. Like at least even in Sid Meier's Civilization 3, they have a frickin' Civilopedia. Sorry, I'm super like I have like no filter today. Um okay. Yeah, this version of training, blah blah blah, how to play the game in a controlled environment. Gamepad 2.0. Added gamepad UI button control for the journal, voice recognition text, and the main menu screen. Replaced gamepad UI navigation with a virtual on-screen cursor. Blocking players. You can now block other players. I hope that they make it easy to to undo it in case you accidentally like block someone who you like are friends with. You can now block other players. Blocking another player will keep them permanently muted until you unblock them. Okay, until you unblock them. To block or unblock a player, press the block button on either their player card or on their recent players page. You can also unblock players by going to the blocked players tab in the pause menu. So having a way to undo that is really important. If I remember before, if you accidentally like kicked from someone from your lobby, didn't you have to like do a new lobby? um, and that was kind of annoying. Uh, like I can't remember this very well, but I feel like there was an instance where like my sister and her friend and I were all trying to play and like someone accidentally got kicked and we had to like do a new lobby and it was inconvenient. So having a way to easily like undo if you accidentally kick someone or block someone would be great. New upgraded the Unity engine for many performance improvements. Swapped from the forward to forward plus renderer. I don't know what the difference here is. With this, turning on multiple lights should no longer reduce your performance drastically. Oh, nice. Okay. I like it when the game like functions well. So added a help button above the equipment list to explain the new icons to the player. Yes, having more in-game instructions, please. Clicking on any equipment panel in the shop or loadout pages will now open a new window displaying new information and buttons for upgrading. A small tier button has been added to the top left of each equipment item in the shop, which you can click to quickly cycle through unlocked upgrades. New gameplay descriptions and lore notes have been added to all equipment, viewable on the upgrade screen. Uh, Gameplay descriptions and lore notes. Okay, that's helpful. Hopefully, as long as the lore is not like misleading, because I feel like in the journal some of the like flavor text given to the ghosts can lead people to believe that they do things that they don't. You can now set a loadout to auto buy. This will refill any missing items when finishing a mission, but only you have the money to buy all the missing items. I think they mean but only if you have the money to buy all the missing items. Okay. I wonder how hard that will be to set up because the current shop is kind of like I think it's still more convenient than the original one, um, where it's like it was like on this whiteboard and you'd have to like add each item individually. That wasn't so much of an issue when I was playing it because it's like, okay, we'd have like we'd it was like me and this other person and we wanted to like add a second flashlight, so it would just be like add a second flashlight, and then whoever provided the equipment would die and we might not even have enough money for the second flashlight again, so we did not have very many items. So yeah, the old shop wasn't that much of an issue when we had like no items to add, but the current shop is still an improvement from that, but it's still, I don't know. I think the current shop is very convoluted, confusing, and it's really hard to just like how to even buy the stuff like one at a time. It's really hard. It's really freaking hard. And then it's like you add like one of this, and then it doesn't just automatically subtract them once you buy them. It's just it's a freaking pain. Like I don't even know how to describe how convoluted the shop is, but I do not like buying stuff in the current shop. It is convoluted, it's confusing. I hope they change it. I really don't like the shop. I mean, it's still technically better than the previous one, but like Phasmo's shop is very um it's convoluted and I don't like it. uh okay. Well, on the upgrade screen, but only if you have the money to buy the missing items. Added range indicators while placing to all ghostwriting books in Motion Sensor 3. Okay. Added platform-specific icons to the player cards and recent players page. Okay, so that way you can tell if someone was on like VR or versus Steam. Player voices will now be affected by the audio effects such as the Sunny Meadows hallway reverb. I don't know if that'll be cool or if I'll find that like annoying. That'll be fun to see. Added gamepad UI button controls for the journal, voice recognition text, and the main menu screen. Added a fade to the VR head collision. When the game loads into a map or the main menu, it will now always be a smooth fade for VR and non-VR. The ghost will now leave EMF when blowing out a candle. Oh, that'll be nice. That way I can actually, like, if you don't have the candle objective in your journal, check. This way I can tell for sure, was it the ghost that blew out the candle or was it just that the timer or however long it was just ran out, because the candle will sometimes sporadically blow out on its own, so it can be hard to tell like, hey, is this the ghost room, or hey, is this just the candle running out or burning out if you don't have the candle objective in your journal. um Several equipment items can now be turned on and off by pressing use when aiming at them while they are placed, adding support for the Quest Pro, added support for the Vive, I'm not sure how that one's said, Focus 3, changes. The in-game voice system has been replaced with Photon Voice. I'm interested to see if that's gonna like fix any issues or if it's gonna cause issues instead. I hope that it actually picks up on like high-pitched people's voices better. I tend to have issues sometimes with the like sometimes like it seems like a spirit box doesn't always and the monkey paw don't always understand what I'm saying. So replaced and added several new sounds for equipment. Moved the camera view for the head-mounted camera so that it's slightly easier to watch other players' view. Crucifixes will now have an extra 50% range per tier against demons. Incense will now have an extra 50% duration per tier against Moroi. Rebaked lighting in all locations, main menu and training. Okay, that'll be interesting to see how that changed. And I think also the way that the lighting setup is right now is kind of inconvenient because in order to actually be able to see and navigate the map, sometimes it's like I have my brightness set to like the max, and it would be nice to still be able to navigate the maps if my brightness wasn't at max. Okay, increase the height of the equipment list panel in the lobby. Increase the penalty for choosing a monkey paw in custom games. Cruel. I wish to see the ghost will no longer teleport the ghost in front of you. Instead, it will reveal it where the ghost is in its current position. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, they're nerfing that. They're nerfing that. Oh my gosh, it used to like that would be a way you could teleport it into like the front entrance to try and get photos of the ghost, to try and get it to step in salt, to test for wraith to get extra money from that. Like having the ghost teleport to the current location was really awesome. Turning off flashlights in custom difficulty will now turn off all types of flashlights, dots, to when UV2. What? Does that mean that you effectively can? Oh, that's awful, because that means that you could effectively just like completely make dots and like unusable. You could completely make UV, like you could accidentally turn off evidence, like certain evidence items, even if you don't intend to do like no evidence run that way. So I really hope that they have some sort of in-game warning about that, so that people don't find that out the hard way. Um, sorry, I'm getting a lot of like sound. Oh, that's right. I think I muted a server for a certain amount of time, and then it um became unmuted. So I'm fixing that real quick. So that way I don't get like a bunch of background noise. Updated all equipment loadouts for weekly challenges to accommodate tiers. Some are harder, some are easier. Okay. Reduced the challenge for a ghost to interact with a door as it was overpowering other interactions. Oh, sorry. Reduced the chance for a ghost to interact with a door as it was overpowering other interactions. Honestly, though, I think the ghost interacting with doors is important, because there are some points where it's like you really need it to interact with the door to check for fingerprints, and if there aren't a lot of doors near it, then it's a right proper pain. So it's like having the ghost interact with doors often, I think, is a good thing, actually. Though I think there was like this game where we had like a thing that was like slowly aging up, and all it was doing was messing with doors. Moved the tarot cards in the collection cabinet so you can see them all at once on all aspect ratios. Okay. Candles found inside contracts can still be lit, but are no longer grabbable and do not provide any sanity altering effects. This is awful, because that's just the candles are an important light source if you like don't have the breaker on or something, or if the ghost keeps like breaking all the frickin' lights because it's a mayor. Have being able to bring like a few extra candles in some of the house maps is nice. And also it's like if your teammates are carrying around the candles as a light source, but you still need to test for Onryo, then I think that having the candles on the map, being able to move those around, that was really nice. And so I'm really not going to like this change. I think I'm going to hate this change. I think it's an awful change. The take a ghost photo objective will no longer count if you take a ghost photo when your journal is already full. That's awful. That's awful. That's going to be... So you can accidentally, like, troll your teammates that way. That's awful. That they accidentally introduced a new griefing method. Okay, light range has been reduced and will no longer cast shadows to save performance. Nice. Okay. I think shadow quality was one of those things that I might have like tried to lower on my settings to make the game like run better, so that might actually be nice. But it would be nice to have, if people have like awesome PCs or whatever and want to have like more effects, it would be nice to leave that as an option for them too. Improve the performance of the fountain in Sunny Meadows. Remove distortion for VR parabolic microphone glass. Improved support for new HTC VR headsets. Replace Turkish font to make it more readable. Okay, that's good. It's really good if they are trying to take into account how the game is, and like people who, how do I put this? Like, it's awesome if the game is accessible for people who speak like all different types of languages, who live in all different types of the world and stuff, because I think that's really awesome when people can all enjoy a video game even if they might not be like in the same geographic location. VR Smooth Monitor View has been renamed to Social Screen Mode. Several candles in the Sunny Meadows Chapel have been adjusted. Light range has been reduced and will no longer cast shadows to save performance. The fallen candelabras will now start off and cannot be relit. Oh, that's a shame. But Sunny Meadows was the chapel there. It was nice because you could actually see what was like, you could actually see around that room, which was kind of nice. Fixes. Players should no longer reach the maximum light count, resulting in lights not casting any visible light, e.g. basement floor being black, dots not showing on walls. Okay, I'm wondering if I've had that before. The weekly timer will now display the minutes and seconds left when there are less than 24 hours left. That is good, because if it's just one day left, then it's kind of like guessing when it's going to end. They will now have the correct interaction rate. Okay. EMF interactions can no longer cause incorrect collisions with objects. Players will no longer change their order between the lobby, truck, and journal. Okay, I guess that's convenient. Fixed a common crash when initializing VR. It's good if they're fixing crashes, because that's something that is, like, it's important for the game not to crash all the time. You can no longer repel the ghost for another player with an unlimited range, e.g. lighting a smudge in the truck. I don't know, like, I think that having a fairly decent range seems important. Because otherwise, like, I have the issue where I try to smudge when the ghost is, like, already on top of me, and so I die. So having a good range where you can light the smudge stick in front of is important. Um, they will no longer age when only a dead player is nearby. Oh, so it was doing that before? That's interesting. That's actually interesting. Okay, they will now do fewer ghost events as it ages instead of more. Yokai will now have increased hunt chance and activity for all talking players instead of just the host. So, sorry, my headphones turned off again. I charged them, like, I did charge them recently, so they shouldn't be, like, doing this. So, I didn't know that the yokai's 80%, was it 80% or something, hunt sanity threshold was based on if the host was talking nearby the yokai. I just thought it was like if someone was talking near it. So, like, I've had games where I was like, oh, I don't know if it's the yokai, because we were all talking, or like I was talking near it a bunch and we didn't get a hunt. And so I think it's interesting to know that it was based around just the host before. So now yokai will have increased hunt chance and activity for all talking players instead of just the host. So it's going to be changed to how I thought it worked instead of apparently how it was working. Tanglewood basement audio effects will now change when they should. Tanglewood basement room bounds are now accurate. Okay. Were they not before? Mayor will no longer count keyboards and the TV remotes as light sources. That's a shame, because it can be a right proper pain to get the, like, to rule out Mayor. The ghost, and so having the mayor turn on things, and sorry, having a ghost turn on things does help to rule out a mayor, and so the more things that counted as that, I think, kind of helped. But that actually was kind of niche knowledge. Like, I don't think I learned that the mayor can't turn on a TV remote from, like, actual gameplay. I think I learned that like just from, like, randomly watching InSim or Psycho or something. And so I guess changing it to be this way makes more sense, because it'll make more sense to people who haven't, like, done a ton of research on the game. The ghost can no longer get stuck at the back of the Woodwind Games tent. The Sunny Meadows camera icons will now show on the correct floor. Nice. The setup timer will now be set to 0 after using the Ouija board. Was it not before? Okay, the ghost mic event will now move towards you instead of above you. Sorry, the ghost mist event will now move towards you instead of above you. The monkey paw can now be grabbed while the Sunny Meadows Chapel cross is on fire. Yes, thank you. I had that happen, where I actually had that exact situation happen on, like, what's today? I think it was like Sunday morning, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 days ago. So it was on that challenge where all the cursed objects were in Sunny Meadows. Someone decided to light the summoning circle before anyone had grabbed the monkey paw, and so I couldn't revive said person because I couldn't pick up the monkey paw. And I was like, I can't do this. Is this a glitch? And I gave up. But yeah, it was a thing where you could not grab the monkey paw while the Sunny Meadows Chapel Cross was on fire. You couldn't. And I found that out the hard way, and I actually found that out like 4 days ago. So it's interesting to know that that was, like, not actually intended. So yes, the monkey paw will now be able to be grabbed while the Sunny Meadows Chapel Cross is on fire, which is a very niche thing, but that has actually happened. Like, that's actually been something I ran into recently. Items during contracts will no longer break if you are holding an item in the main menu before loading. Oh. Numbers and player names will no longer be translated when using Arabic. Several items will no longer push you around while held and you are crouched. Okay. Fixed a crash on low-end hardware that caused quality settings to be set too early. Due to the new voice system, issues with desynced voice chat, voice delays, and poor voice audio quality are now significantly improved. The VR loading fade will now be completely black. You can no longer walk through the bushes in Willow. Okay. Ghosts can no longer spawn/travel to unintended locations in high school. Mimics will no longer always have cold breath if they have Mimics will no longer always have cold breath if they had previously mimicked a Hantu. Oh, so that's interesting. So maybe it got glitched so that it was continuing to do that, even if it had changed to mimic a different ghost. Lighting the summoning circle will no longer turn the lights on in the room the ghost was previously in. I didn't know it did that. Moonlight will no longer be visible in the Sunny Meadows basement restricted wing. Huh. Oh, it's gonna make it harder to navigate. The photo camera can now be detected by the what? I didn't know that this was glitched this way before. So the photo camera can now be detected by the ghost during a hunt when a non-host is holding it. So did that mean that like um did that mean that it would have like drawn the ghost to me at certain times where it didn't just because I wasn't like the host or something? The High Priestess tarot card will now work. Sorry, the High Priestess tarot card will now correctly work in single player. That's good. Known issues. Players sometimes do not leave the lobby correctly and are still visible, causing a bug where you have to restart. Yes, I'm wondering if I had that happen recently. Changing your key bindings won't currently change the sticky notes in the new training mode. Okay. Some shiny surface reflections, such as the truck floor, will flicker on and off when viewed from a particular angle. Enabling MSAA will cause white outlines to appear around certain surfaces. Workaround use FXAA or SMAA. VR placement highlight is incorrectly aligned in the truck and belt in most cases. Actual placement position is correct. VR headgear can be toggled on/off when grabbed. Some equipment and fingerprint photos may be inconsistent. If you experience any issues or want to give feedback, please join the official Phasmophobia Discord, which is it's saying like HTTPS, and then I think it's like :/discord.gg/phasmophobia. Thanks, signed the Kinetic Games team. This was long. I'm like, I kind of wonder, like, do people actually read this? Because it has a lot of information that is actually going to be helpful for understanding the changes, but at the same time, it's like, it's so long. How many people have actually read this and are going to pick up on it before actually trying to play? So I guess I will try and open the game now. So I'm going to go ahead. Sorry. Wrong thing. Oh, actually, let me show you this as well. Okay, this was a screenshot that my friend took. Was it yesterday, the other day. I don't entirely remember, but I thought this was really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and open up Phasmo now because I think it's like properly finished doing the download and the patching and stuff. Oh, hello, Evacvis. Welcome to my stream. I have finished reading the patch notes. I think my Phasmophobia game is finally like ready to open. Let me turn this. Okay, good. It is open now. Also, just FYI, this game does contain flashing lights. That is important to be aware of. Hi. Okay, we are still initializing. Yeah, I guess I'll probably start off with like the new tutorial because I'm interested in checking out that first. I wonder, like, is it gonna make me do the badge thing before I do the tutorial? This will be fun. I think I ended on like level 2005 because at the last frickin' day, I decided at the last minute that I wanted to go for the candle thing on my badge, which was level 2000, and I was like level 1205, like only a little over a day ago. So I earned like exactly 800 levels in like one day. Wait. Is this like glitchy? Why does it show like vote on a contract, a bunch of mine are locked? Oh, why does it look like it's about to crash?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay. So it has, oh, by the way, I was looking around and came across your stream, and maybe I can help you out with your Twitch custom graphics even more. A little bit laggy. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. What's your Discord? I can send my portfolio there. No, thank you. I don't have like any custom graphics or whatever set up on Twitch. Like, I'm not at the point where they have like, how do I put this? I'm not at the point where Twitch pays me money or anything, and so I think I have a lot of stuff that's still like not even able to be set up yet. Like I don't even know if I can do things like channel points yet, so I'm just not focusing on that right now. So yeah, I'm like not focusing at all on like things like custom emojis, etc., etc. Welcome back. Due to the progression system being completely replaced, your previous level, legacy, and equipment have What? I thought I was supposed to go to 1. Previous level, legacy, and equipment values have been set to 0. You have been fast-tracked 1 prestige level to allow you to continue playing the game with all maps and difficulties unlocked. When you are ready, head to the next screen to customize your new unique badge based on your legacy level, which will be visible on your player model's arm. Once you've saved your badge, that's it. It cannot be changed, so choose carefully. I wanted this one. I know that I wanted the gold. And for my background, oh no, all of these are awful. Where's the one okay, this is the one I want. I wanted the tally marks with the candle. So I knew I wanted the candle. So, long story short, when I like first learned about the update, I was like below level 90. I think I was like maybe even below level 50. And I wanted to do the weekly challenges just to try and get the gold. I wanted the pretty gold colored badge. And then when I started doing multiplayer, I was like, okay, I want 5 so that way I can have the tally marks. And then I was like, oh, I want the 2000 so I can have the candle. So even though I don't think that these combination of colors and symbols really naturally go well together, like golden candles, yeah, but golden tally marks, it doesn't really look exactly the most coherent together. I'm also like, all of these things have meaning to me. I like the candle. The tally mark is very reminiscent of things that are just painful in my past, and so it's like I want to reclaim that. And I love gold because yellow is my favorite color, so this is what I'm going with. Gold tally marks candle. Yes, I am very happy with my tally marks. So yeah, this is right? Yeah. Now I'm like second guessing, but I'm like, yeah, actually I want this. This is what I want for mine. So
Congratulations, recruit, and welcome to the team.
cool. They changed like the voice background stuff. That is really cool. Do I get to change? Oh, this is the shop. What? It's showing all this stuff is like locked. Okay, let me look here. Prestige badge. What? It's not showing for me. This is glitchy. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Where is it? I am so confused. Like, I want to know what the... Where is the special armband badge that I got? Okay. Oh, maybe it's prestige like this because I'm level 1 prestige? Special badges. Yeah, I'll do the Easter. And let's do this one. Okay. Daily tasks. Oh, it reset the Bleasdale farmhouse thing so I can actually do that again. Okay. Are you telling me I don't even unlock smudge sticks right away? This is so broken. Okay, training. Yeah, I want to do the training. I want to check out the new training. Tip, running isn't always the best option. We've created a warehouse for you to master your ghost hunting skills. This will be cool.
Welcome
Okay.
to your first day at Ghost Hunting Distribution. Read the whiteboard to get started.
They've really changed the voice. Welcome. Here at Ghost Hunting Distribution, we'd like to... Oh, this just looks... It's like too bright. Oh, and it's like the writing... Something feels off about it. Something just feels very fluorescent. Something's just shockingly too bright. Something feels disjointed about this. Let's go. Let's turn you back down. It's like 2. Okay. Oh, it's the bright light. It's just, I hate this. It gives a very... The word I'm looking for is like a very discomforting, a very uncomfortable feeling. It has a very, I don't like it. It has a sort of vibe that makes me feel uncomfortable, like something's out of place. Here at Ghost Hunting Distribution, we'd like to welcome you to our training facility. To start, grab a flashlight from behind you. You can toggle the flashlight with use if equipped or special if it's in your inventory. You can cycle through your held items to change which one you're holding. You can carry 3 items at once. When you're ready, grab the key to the right, then interact with the keypad to the left of the doors to open the truck and move to the next section. Oh, here's the thing. So interact is mouse 1, use is mouse 2, grab is E, place is F, drop is G. This might have been helpful when I started playing the game originally. Yeah, place is F, drop is G, grab is E. Cycle is Q, special T is for like torch or something. J is for journal, C is for crouch. Oh wow. The lighting in this game, I do not like the feel of this. It just feels it feels disquieting. It's just a very disquieting feel. Is the game gonna crash when I try to turn on a flashlight? Thankfully not, but it seemed like it was going to. What do these do? I guess they're just for looks there. Okay. Oh, I like how it still has interact, mouse 1, use mouse 2, grab, place, drop, cycle, special, journal, crouch, because that's helpful because when you're first starting out this game, like the controls are freaking confusing. So Ghost room. Your first goal when entering a haunted location is to find the ghost's favorite room. This is a room where the ghost will spend the majority of its time. To find the ghost room, look out for open doors, items that have been thrown, or sounds coming from that area of the location. When playing higher difficulties, ghosts can change their favorite room when wandering. To open door, interact with it and move forwards. Nice! It's actually teaching how to open doors. Thank you. When I tried to get my dad to play this game at least on one occasion, and he had so much trouble with the doors. Like I don't think I explained how to do the doors very well, but the doors are not intuitive. Like if you're just starting to play the game and you like it the doors are not intuitive at all. So I'm glad they finally like showed how the doors work in the instructions. Yes, you hold, in my case, the left mouse button and then like walk forwards and then walk backwards to close it, or else like you move your screen forwards or backwards. So yes, thank you for finally working door. Or for I'm glad that the instructions are finally showing that to open a door, interact with it, and move forwards. So left mouse button, walk forwards. I'm glad that the tutorial finally teaches how to use doors. Like, why did it not have this before? Okay, here's some clipboards. Okay, it doesn't have anything written on it.
Head through the door to the next section.
Let's look over here. We have a bunch of like random notebooks and writing utensils. Room 1, interact, mouse 1. Is this just a door opening simulator? In which case this is still helpful. This is still helpful. Okay. Looking here, this looks like a partially built. Like, it looks kind of like a basement that's being improved. I thought I heard something fall. Was this donuts thing always on the floor? Oh, the ghost is throwing things at me. I see. That keeps being thrown. Room 2, interact mouse 1. So yeah, I think the ghost is in room 2. Three. Oh, this is an example of the sanity bar, which says like loading. Okay, player 1's between 48 and 51 right now. Yeah. Or 52, so. Sanity. Each investigator has their own sanity level represented in the track by a percentage on a screen. When playing in a team, you will also have an average sanity level. Several things can lower your sanity. Standing in the dark, ghost events and abilities, like the Moroi. The Moroi can curse you. You can restore your sanity level by using sanity medication. Try drinking one using a bottle below. It'll take a few seconds to replenish. Try it out. Grab one below, then use it. You should see your sanity increase on the screen to the left. Sanity medicine will have different amounts of restoration depending on the difficulty you are playing. Like, you could set your sanity pill restoration to like 0 at one point. Is this actually gonna increase?
Good job.
That increased. Okay, let's pay about 10. 20. Okay, that increased it by about 20. Wait, it's all the way up at 77 now? This is slower. With the sanity pills, it would just like auto do it the full way. And like you take one and it would just go up by however much it was going to increase by. Okay, so this appears to restore about 40. Okay, you can restore your sanity level by using sanity medication, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, remember room 2 is where the ghost is throwing stuff. Lighting. To keep your sanity stable, you should stand in lit rooms or areas as much as possible. You can turn lights on using their switch. Aim at the switch, then interact with it. At least they're teaching how to use lights. Each location has a maximum amount of lights that can be turned on at once. If you exceed this number, the fuse box will trip and turn off every light. You can turn the fuse box back on by interacting with its switch. Try tripping the fuse box by playing with the lights to the right, then turn the fuse box back on. Well, that's cool. One light.
Well done.
Huh. Where's the fuse box? Oh, here's the fuse box. Okay. Nice. Oh, and the alternative fuse box looks like the one at the Brownstone high school map, I think. I like how it is actually teaching what the fuse box is, how it works. Okay. Oh, the EMF room. Electromagnetic fields, EMF. In a normal contract, you will only need to find up to three evidence types, but for this training, we'll be showing you all 7. EMF spots are left behind on almost everything that a ghost interacts with. These hotspots last around 20 seconds and can be read with an EMF reader. Grab your EMF reader below, turn it on with use, then move it towards objects that a ghost has recently interacted with. Some ghost types will leave a stronger EMF hotspots. If your EMF reader is displaying a strength of 5 or higher, this is an evidence. Open your journal by pressing the journal button. Click the evidence tab at the top of the page, then mark EMF 5 as checked. So evidence, be like EMF 5 here. You would dash this out if you're sure it is an EMF 5, and do that. I don't think the ghost is doing anything in here. I want to go move it. Why is it? I want to go back this way. I want to go back to the room where the ghost is throwing things. It's this room. Is this gonna give me any EMF reading over here? Where this is the room that I'm like, I think the ghost keeps throwing things in. So, guess not. Guess I'll go back to the EMF room. Oh, maybe it wants me to go to the next room over. Hey, Ghosty! 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 Ghosty, are you here? Ghosty! Are you here? Are you here?
Nice work.
Okay, that's saying about EMF 3 to 4. This one's about EMF 3. EMF 4. This is a lot different than what I'm used to. EMF 4. Is there anything else for the ghost to be throwing? Okay, let's see. Are we gonna get EMF 5? It seems to be all of these are like stubbornly staying at EMF 4, but EMF 5 isn't like always something that'll happen right away. I honestly, like, I kind of prefer the normal EMF reader versus this thing. And granted, it does say made in USA, but it takes longer, it feels clunkier. I prefer the digital version. I'm gonna go leave this here. But I don't think it's an EMF 5 ghost. Actually, did I hear it throw something again? We'll bring this back out. And then I think the EMF reading is only for a little bit of time. Yeah, I'm gonna just assume that this is only an EMF 4 ghost. Okay, ultraviolet UV. Some ghost types will leave behind UV handprints on doors, windows, and even footprints on the floor if they walk into some well-placed salt. To find these, listen out for paranormal interactions on those objects. Then grab your UV light, activate it with use, then shine it around to see what prints have been left. If you find UV handprints or footprints, make sure to note them down on the evidence page in your journal. Lastly, if you shine UV light onto a print for long enough, it will become charged, allowing you to swap to a camera to snap a quick photo for some extra cash. Oh, it's going to be more annoying than the current iteration. Oh look, we have a fingerprint here. So I will mark fingerprints in my journal. Wait, ultraviolet. I changed it to ultraviolet. Well said. Don't leave. More fingerprints. Is there anything on like these walls? More fingerprints. Will always be with you? That doesn't sound ominous. Oh, they have footprints now. We have footprints on the floor here. Walking to the next room. Then a handprint.
Well done.
Are we gonna have anything like over here on this side at all? Why did the door close behind me? Freezing temperatures. Oh, this is one of the ones that they majorly changed. So ghosts are known for making the area around them colder, but some ghost types will push these temperatures below freezing. When navigating around a location, you may notice your breath being frozen in front of you, visualized by a cold cloud of air. If you find this, it may be worth checking the temperature of the room accurately. To do so, grab a thermometer and walk into each room, then check the temperatures as they adjust. You're looking for anything below freezing, 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If you find freezing temperatures, mark it in your journal. Okay. Does this chain, like, do I have to activate this? Throw one of you here. Grab this other one. Throw it here. Ah, close enough. It looks like there are like 4 rooms total that I need to check. Okay, this one is Fahrenheit. It's in the 40s. This is taking forever. Like 5 degrees. Wondering if it's the second one. 5 degrees in here.
Move to the next room.
Oh, apparently it is negative 5 degrees Celsius and 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So was it this first room? It didn't give me like freezing breath as an indicator though, like at all. It only was the thermometer telling me that it's like negative 5. That room is like not it, but this one, it is like negative 5 here. Let me put this here, so freezing temps, ultraviolet. I don't think I've gotten EMF 5 though, so. Dots projector. Dodge projectors let us see things that normal light does not. Sometimes using this light will reveal a small flicker into the paranormal world. Several ghost types can be revealed with a Dodge projector. All you need to do is find them. Grab a projector, turn it on with a fuse, name the light where you think a ghost may be. If you see a ghostly silhouette appear, then you found some evidence. Try to find a ghostly apparition in the room to the left. You can then mark it in your journal. It's this thing, right? So the room to the left, which would be this way. Ghosty, ghosty! What's it gonna be? Wait, what? This looks like a sheet.
Good job.
It just showed off sheets hanging. This looks like a Charlie Brown type ghost, where it's like a person with a plain sheet over their head. When a ghost reveals itself in its dots form, it will walk towards the closest player if they are inside the same room. You can use this to get those particularly shy ghosts to come within range of your dots infrared lights. So none of these ghosts are right. Okay. We should turn the flashlight on. Let me see if there's anything here. Ghost orbs. Often when filming paranormal evidence with a video camera, investigators have found unexplained flecks of light that slowly drift across their footage. They have been named ghost orbs. To find them, grab a video camera and turn on night vision with use. During contracts, you can place the video camera down and view the camera feed from the safety of the truck, which is called van camping and is a lot of fun. But some people don't appreciate van campers. Search around the ghost room and look for any small flecks of light moving around. If you find one, mark it in your journal. Okay. Which room did it say to go to? This room's kind of dark too, so. How many cameras does it give me? Like 4?
Nice work.
I don't see it. Oh, it's on the left side there. Okay. It's like... It was briefly to the left of the sheet thing. Or above it there, yeah. It's very hard to make out. It's very hard to make out. I'm gonna walk around this area. Because this is not the night vision that I'm used to. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard to like see. Honestly, okay, there, it's right there. Yeah. I think that the camera is gonna be one of the first things that I'm like, I want to upgrade. That is very difficult to check for ghost orbs on. Let's go to this next room now. Ghost writing. Some paranormal entities will interact with more objects than others. In several reported cases, ghosts have been known to write vague messages in books if left long enough. Yeah, they usually tell you to get out or other awful things. To get ghostwriting evidence, grab a ghostwriting book and place it down somewhere near the ghost. After some time, the ghost will either throw the book or write in it. For the latter, note that evidence down in your journal. Theoretically, if the ghost throws the book and hasn't written in it, it means it probably doesn't have ghostwriting / isn't ever going to give ghostwriting. But I think I had one game where it threw it without writing in it, and it was a poltergeist, which I think is supposed to have ghostwriting as evidence. Okay, ghosts, poltergeist, yeah, they have ghostwriting as evidence. But I do think I've had like one game total where the ghost has had ghostwriting as evidence and thrown the book. It's only happened like one time, but I think it is like there may like people may say with like, oh, with 100% certainty it won't ever do this, but I would say there may still be like small rare instances where it does. So okay, just put you there. This does not look like the ghostwriting book that I'm used to. This looks very unofficial, but
Well
it's
done.
fine. Oh, the ghost just decided writing right away. Like, let me be real, sometimes that happens, but a lot of times it does not. It does not like writing right away all the time. Hey, ghosty! That's so cool. See, what messages did it leave? Scribbles there. Scribbles here. Oh, this is a different type of scribbles. Okay, that's more like the first type again. Sometimes the ghost will leave creative messages telling you things like to die or to leave. The ghost is very unsupportive. The ghost is a very unsupportive friend. The ghost is not nice. The ghost encourages people to make terrible life choices. So do not listen to the frickin' ghost. Okay, spirit box. EVP recorders or spirit boxes are radio device. Oh, yeah, I was so excited. My sister showed me what were they called? It was like these BuzzFeed like paranormal investigators, and they actually used like a real life spirit box. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what that thing is. I know that from Phasmophobia. So, oh my gosh, spirit box. Yeah, the sounds, the radio frequencies. Like, oh my gosh, I would hate. Like, I would never want to be around one of those in real life, just because even in game, it's just like, oh, these sounds. If you just leave it on, it's just this staticky. It's awful. I hate it. Like, I hate. I do not like the spirit box sounds. They're awful. But it's a really cool thing. It's a really cool concept. Spirit box. EVP recorders or spirit boxes are radio devices designed to scan through different frequencies, possibly revealing some paranormal audio amongst the static. To use a spirit box, grab one below and turn it on with use. Make sure that all room lights in the area are turned off. Then you can ask the ghost questions in hope of response. Try asking, "Where are you?" And then it likes to jump scare me and be like, "Behind you." If you get a response, the indicator will flash white, and you should hear a voice that's unique amongst the radio frequencies. If it flashes red, your question was heard, but you didn't get a reply. Enter the next area, find the ghost room, then try it out. I really hope that it has like a clear indicator for people who might have like hearing related disabilities to show if you actually got a response or not. What I like about the previous spirit box, yesterday's spirit box, is that it does have the ghost thing, the little ghost sign light up if you got a response, so that way if someone may like not be able to hear or something, that they can still know if the spirit box went off. So I really hope that they still have some sort of accessibility feature, because I think it's really important for games to be accessible. Okay, that's right. Is it here, this light? How do I turn this light off? I guess I can't. Maybe I need to go to the next room. Where are you? 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 Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So is it this room? How do I turn the light off in here? Where's the light switch? Where is the light switch? This isn't gonna work if the lights are all on. Hey, light! Hey, light! Can I turn you off? Wait. What? It's here? Okay, I did not notice that. That was like really barely like noticeable at all. Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you friendly?
Killing.
Good job.
The ghost just said, "How are you doing?" to me. that's so kind! It's wondering how I'm doing. This is a friendly ghost. How are you? How are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? How old are you? Huh? How old are you?
A young individual.
How old are you?
A young individual.
How old are you?
A young individual.
Where are you?
The far
How are you?
between a young sailor.
Where are you?
In a way.
Are you friendly?
Roger killing.
Okay, so the ghost is still not very friendly. It's talking about killing. What a lovely, friendly ghost. Hunts. During contracts, ghosts... Oh no, is this actually gonna go over this? Is this actually gonna go over this? Okay. During contracts, ghosts can initiate an attack on you and your fellow investigators. These attacks will have a chance to occur once your sanity has reached an average threshold of 50%. Some ghost types. So finally they cover this. They finally clearly cover this. Oh, sorry. I don't want to I don't mean to unplug my microphone. I'm just waving my hands around talking and using them to help express myself. Some ghost types might attack earlier or later than this. Like the Shade and the Dio attack later than this typically. Whereas the Demon can attack earlier. I think in some circumstances the Onryo and the Fae can attack earlier as well and stuff like that. And the Yokai too. This is really important that it's actually covering this for once. These attacks... Okay, so during contracts, ghosts can initiate an attack on you and your fellow investigators. These attacks will have a chance to occur once your sanity has reached an average threshold of 50%. Some ghost types might attack earlier or later than this. Depending on the difficulty you are playing, you may have a setup timer. This is normally displayed on a large LED clock in the truck, like the one to the right. This will help stop your sanity going below 50%, as well as prevent hunts. When a hunt starts, the exit doors will lock and the ghost will start searching for you. Turn off your equipment. It's actually telling us that, thank you. Turn off your equipment, hide in a locker or crouch behind something tall and wait until it's over. Enter the next room to simulate a hunt. Oh nice! Am I gonna go get killed by a ghost? Okay, 90% average sanity. Oh, and this says 5. Oh, the door's probably gonna slam on me. Are the lockers all open?
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
I wonder what happens if you don't hide quickly. I want to know. I want to know what happens if you don't hide
That was a close one. Congratulations on completing your training. You can exit through the truck by interacting with the keypad.
Wait, then I'd have to do the tutorial again to die to the ghost in training. And I don't want to go through the whole tutorial again. Darn.
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
Okay. The ghost's gonna go attack me? If I don't? I think it's simulated. That's the monkey. I think that's the monkey paw though. That's a monkey paw sound. I did the monkey paw sound and then just dragged me back to the other room. So is that saying I didn't hide in time? The ghost got me, but less spooky.
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
Oh. So it has the ghost getting me. Cool!
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
They're gonna count the boxes back here? Because I think the boxes count as a hiding spot.
That was a close one. Congratulations on completing your training. You can exit through the truck by interacting with the keypad.
Okay, so it counts the boxes, it counts this.
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
We'll hide here. This is interesting. This is
That
such...
was a close one. Congratulations on completing your training. You can exit through the truck by interacting with the keypad.
Oh, and it actually tells you by interacting with the keypads. That way people know. This is a huge improvement. I'm just saying. Wait. Is this the same? Or is it... Oh, maybe it's a different truck. Okay, than the one we came from. Okay, interact. I love how it still has like interact, mouse one, use, grab, place, drop, cycle, special, journal, crouch, etc. I love how it just has these friendly reminders throughout. Okay, of like here, these are your keys to move around and interact with stuff on, because sometimes it's like difficult figuring out where those are. Because I know you can do like journal, pause menu options, and then go to controls, but to someone just learning how to use, like how to play the game, how to navigate stuff, how to use the journal, like that isn't something that people might necessarily always remember to do in that correct order. And so I think it is something where having it displayed throughout the tutorial on this board, like that is just helpful. I think this is going to make the game a lot less confusing and um, like it's gonna make the learning curve more doable for new players, I think. And then here we are back to the truck. Do I still have my flashlight? Let's see, where do the weak flashlights go? Like here? I'm not sure where weak flashlights go. I'm like thinking maybe I could put this up on this again, but maybe I can't. Who knows? Yeah. Guess I will do this. So yeah, I think I have completed the tutorial.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Nice. Are you gonna show me my badge anywhere? I guess I don't really know where I would see that at. Well, see. I'm gonna go. Oh, I think I have notifications on the Discord server about game announcements. Okay. I'm not gonna try and stream Discord. That's gonna be a little bit of a pain, so I'm just gonna read what it says. So as of about an hour ago, there was a game announcement saying, "Hey everyone, we're currently investigating a server issue affecting your legacy badge and trophies. If you get this problem, do not worry. You have not lost anything. We will let you know as soon as we can get a fix out. Sorry for the inconvenience." Okay, that's fine. So, okay, and then about I'm gonna say about 40-ish minutes ago, there was one saying, this server issue affecting your legacy badge and trophy should now be resolved. If you still do not see them, please enter a multiplayer lobby first, then leave. Thank you for your patience. Okay. What I'm thinking of doing is I want to do the challenge mode. Looking for 3 challenge mode, prestige 1. I'm gonna go try and join someone's multiplayer lobby.
Of other hunters asking for help.
Oh, it says game full. Yeah, actually, I'll just go ahead and host one. Save it for English, create lobby. Looking for 3 weekly challenge mode. I am on stream. The moment I have completed the tutorial and okay, I'm posting on the Discord the Looking for Games North America. I said looking for 3 weekly challenge mode, gave the code, and I am on stream at the moment. I've completed the tutorial and read the patch notes, so hopefully we will get some people to join. And I want it to go to, oh gosh, this is a little difficult to navigate. Challenge mode, apply. Then I think it's Bleasdale, right? Yeah, it'll be fun to be able to do this again. Hi, welcome! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Welcome!
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Something that I might have to do is figure out if, let me go check my sound mixer options real quick to make sure I didn't like, okay, Phasmo's at 100, but I have to have the volume up at like 26%. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why my Phasmo volume is so off. So I apologize if the game is like louder than me or anything. Oh, this is, please don't let this be stuck on initializing forever.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Oh, this is laggy.
Oh, look at the cameras.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigating.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. These, a lot of these look different.
Look at this crucifix. Oh, this is unsafe. Hands.
Ring dots
Oh,
and...
Satan Hills. Matches.
This is the one where you're fast and the ghost is slow, right?
Yes. I need to change my settings real quick. Okay, audio. I need to move
No
my...
tarot cards, no mirror.
Can I...
This game feels like it's right out of the 90s.
The ghost is upstairs, like in the hallway, just through the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
towers in the attic, it looks like.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, I had to turn the game volume down and the players off, and hopefully that'll fix some of the sound issues.
Okay, power's on.
Okay. Oh, I miss being able to use dots as like a light source. This is very different.
Maybe once we get the like higher tier ones, it'll be better.
Yeah.
I don't like that one because I've been suffering from like vertigo lately, and it just makes me like want to like pass out. What's the haunted object? Is it someone's upstairs?
No bones in the bathroom. Doing that up for Roy.
Oh, it could be a monkey paw maybe too. I don't know
The
what that
bathroom next to the attic, probably, since there's multiple.
I have no clue what this ghost is. What the heck? The volume in the game is so broken. Like, I can barely hear the other people talk. Yet the game sounds are like, I don't want to use crazy because that sounds like, like I don't like using that word. I'm trying to not use that word as often. But it's like just intensely quiet compared, sorry, the people talking is intensely quiet compared to the intensity of the game volume. Oh, hi Wooden Badger, welcome to my stream. You said that just as mine got stuck on initializing forever. I'm sorry. I really would like it if there was a way to adjust the game volume compared to the people, because what I have right now is under people, like I have them all up at 100, and journal, sorry, options like the audio I have as like, sorry, what audio, master volume, I turned it way down, and so it's I don't know how to fix this. It wasn't like this at all previously. And I don't know what that ghost is because I'm not too used to carrying around a flashlight. I usually carry around a candle. And so I forgot to turn off the flashlight right away and I got killed. Oh, are you still alive?
I'm dead.
Oh no.
I forgot I could chain hunt because I heard someone die. I'm like, okay, I'm out. And I'm like,
Dear. Yeah. I turned down my brightness and because of that I had to carry a flashlight and I'm not used to carrying flashlights and I forgot to turn it off and got killed. I made a total noob mistake.
I just forgot I could chain hunt. So I'm like, I started walking out when I heard someone died and then it came right for me. I'm like, oops. Did we know what the cursed object was?
I don't know. What's our sanity? Okay. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
It feels like the sanity dropped a lot quicker than I was expecting. I can hardly
Why the sanity's
believe.
like gone?
I can hardly believe our sanity is that low.
You said what?
The sanity's like completely gone already.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, true.
I don't remember it being draining this fast in the pre-update. I wonder if it's a ghost that has a sanity drain effect.
Like a Yuri, maybe?
Yeah, that would make sense. I
I'ma
just
just guess twins. Could be wrong.
Yeah. I think the speed of the ghost was normal-ish.
Yeah, it sounded like a normal speed curse. And
Yeah.
it wasn't quiet, so I know it's not a mine.
Yeah, I'll guess you're right. Oh my gosh, like the sound in the game is so bad. It's just the people are so quiet compared to the game sounds. If it keeps being like this, then I'm gonna probably wanna just hang out in Discord calls to play because it wasn't like this at all for me like pre-update. And it's like I think all the other computer sounds are fine. It's just that the Phasmo voices are super quiet compared to the game sounds.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, okay, they make sense because I thought it hunted early, but that was weird.
Yeah.
I
didn't even hear it, so.
Yeah, that sanity drop was just way more than I expected. Like, I thought it was gonna be something like a Yuri or something that would reduce sanity a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It's Bleasdale, right?
Yeah. Bleasdale Farmhouse.
Oh, should I post on the Discord again?
Probably, yeah. That was quick.
Welcome!
Hello. Oh no, we lost one.
Again.
Just after you changed the Discord message too.
Okay, I did post on the Discord. So. Is the game volume, like, weird to anyone else?
It's a little quiet for me, but it might just be I don't have it turned up high enough. I don't know.
Oh. That's so I don't get why it says 1 on your thing when it looks like you'd like level up. Based on the stars, you'd be like level 1,000 plus.
Yeah. Mine's bugged or something.
Yeah. Oh, nice! 1352. Welcome!
Yours is bugged right now too. I see it's saying you're like a hacker.
That's
some reason.
weird.
Mine? Who's?
Kitty. I see
Huh.
Kitty
Oh,
as a hacker.
no.
Wait, what?
From here, from my perspective, it shows that she's level 1.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like
Weird.
2005, I think, before the update. So I think mine might be
Yeah,
bugged too.
I can see on your band. I don't know why when I see Korik's band, it shows 1, but with the star in its green color.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I think his is bugged.
Yeah. Mine's definitely
Yeah, I think
bugged.
his is bugged. Mine should show 3,000, I think.
Oh, I think it's
I
which
don't remember
side?
what mine was exactly. It was in the thousands.
Should
but
be
I
on the
don't
left
remember
arm.
what it was.
Can you like stand your character upright? Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're 3169.
No,
Yep.
for some reason it's just not
3169.
showing for me. I think it's
Yeah,
glitched for me.
There are some hacking bugs or something like that apparently at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I was playing in another lobby where we played like 2 rounds. After that, this guy's level suddenly turned to hacker detected. Very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's showing right now for me for Kitty
Yeah.
for some reason. I'm sure it's
His
just like a bug.
oh, his
Yeah, I think
okay.
it's a bug. I think we can just go.
Yours is showing as like 0 for me on a black background. So I think that's why I couldn't see it. Yours is definitely bugged too. Like the only one that's showing right for me is disarrays.
Yeah,
Oh.
new update is very buggy, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sorry, I'm just like I am excited to see other people's badges and stuff. Oh, yeah, sanity tanking hardened challenge. It's been gone from me in only a few minutes regardless of ghost type. Yeah, I thought they made sense with it being an early hunter, but the sanity was just so freaking tanked. And it didn't seem that fast to me, but then again... Oh, the paramic looks so different.
Yeah, the paramic makes it really quiet too when you turn it on.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I think they reworked the lighting system. And that might be why the sanity drain is so freaking intense. Like it's making me go insane very quickly. They reworked the lighting system, right? Is that why the sanity drain's so bugged?
It's a lot darker.
Yeah, I know like candles don't stop your sanity drain now. They only like slow it down.
Lower tier ones don't stop. The 3rd tier one does, I think.
Oh, this paramic is awful. I can barely hear my teammates when it's on. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out the ghost type based on... based on, like, speed. Because, seriously, I got this challenge, like, really easily pre-update. in, like, 3 tries, and now... The paramic's awful. I can't hear like any of you when it's on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the paramic makes people's volume go down.
You should make sure there's a hiding spot.
You guys turn this lamp on, or was that the ghost?
I turned it on.
Oh, okay.
You're pretty sure there's no cursed object.
There has to be something, right?
I don't find the voodoo doll. I don't see the tarot. I don't see the mirror. I don't see the board. It could be a summoning circle at top.
Yeah, I didn't look while I was up there.
I didn't look up either.
I've got EMF in the upstairs hallway. Not much though. So you got EMF in upstairs hallway? Yeah, a little bit.
Should be the room then.
Do you think here? Oh, I should leave the room for you to be able to do that.
How old are you?
I think this is a separate room. This is the bathroom, right?
How old are you? Where are you?
We're still.
Where are you?
Oh, what was that light glitch? Oh, please don't tell me the ghost isn't here.
Didn't get anything on Spirit Box.
Wait, was it inside the room? Or was it in the hallway?
I think the lights glitched in the bathroom. It could be here.
What's
Like-
glitch? Oh, you mean
Like they
dots?
flickered.
So
No, they
obvious.
flickered. The lights flickered in the room at one point. But I'm not
Oh,
sure if
okay.
that was the ghost or just a glitch.
Anyone know where the monkey paw could be?
No, I don't.
I'm not sure on this map.
Yeah, I never played
I
much
actually
with the
didn't play
monkey paw.
Monkey Ball was added till now.
What's the sanity?
About 30 to 40.
Okay, we should
We can take one match, I think.
watch
Maybe
out in
fine.
case it's a Dio. We're in hunting range of most ghosts now, except maybe the Dio.
I'm just gonna take one medicine. Bring me a
Oh, I
Come
do
on,
not
go
like
with
these
the
new
couple of
cameras.
things.
Do I guess I don't even have to right click that anymore.
This room is way too hot.
If I understand the thermometer, I think it might be colder in the hallway than the other room.
Okay.
I don't
Not freezing
freaking know how to
Monday.
work that.
It's like 17 degrees here.
Yeah, I think it's colder here than it was in the other room.
It's a little too cold. It's a little too warm.
Did it hit the lights?
Oh, breaker. Hit the breaker.
Up top.
Where's the breaker at? It's not downstairs.
It's in the attic.
Upstairs attic. You turned it on and turned it off, yep.
Yeah, I turned it on and turned it off instantly.
Oh,
It could be upstairs then.
Yeah,
Not a
it could be in
djinn.
the attic, maybe.
maybe a Hantu? Wait, wouldn't that... Huh. Can we check for freezing in the attic? Our sanity is at 18. I'm taking pills. I think it's hunting.
It's hunting from the attic.
This is not going well. Oh, I can see it throwing. This is so, like, blurry. This looks like a terrible JPEG. Oh, this looks like a terrible JPEG. What's its speed? What has happened? I can't see from the camera. I think that might have been normal or slow, but I can't really tell. That might have been slow. Oh. You know what? I'm guessing Dio. I'm guessing Dio. I'm gonna guess a freaking Dio. What? Please tell me that the match has worked multiple times.
It's hunting again.
Already? Okay, that's like 30 seconds apart. Yeah, it's over 30 seconds apart, so it could be any ghost. Right? Feeling deal.
It is really slow. Yeah, it
Oh.
sounds really slow for sure. And it did not speed up when it saw me, which is weird.
Yeah. That's over 30 seconds apart, so it could be any ghost. The lack of speeding up is weird. Is that...
Well, we might be able to just outrun it so slow, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, would that... Besides Dio, what ghosts don't speed up when they see you?
And on Rio.
I think we should bring a thermometer up.
It sounds good.
I'll bring one up.
Because Hantu doesn't increase in line of sight, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah. I
Yep.
think you're right.
Hantu is just by
based on
temperature of area.
Yeah.
The
We'd have
thermometer will take a
we'd
lot.
have to have freezing though for it to be Hantu.
Oh, it's over there.
Like I'm getting breath, but it needs that apparently got changed.
If there's breath, it just means it's 5 degrees.
Yeah.
The ghost is near towards the breaker side. I heard it on the parabolic mic. The thermometer is slowly dropping. Give it some time.
It's going below 5. Let's see where it stops.
It's negative. It's below 0 already. It's definitely freezing temps.
Okay, so
Okay. It's just got below freezing over here too.
Yep. It's currently close to negative
Yeah.
5. It's negative 5 right now.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Hantu based off of the breaker behavior and then the weird speed on the cams.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's hunting again. See whether you can get a photo of it. Do you need a camera?
Oh, I don't have the cam though.
Here.
I got it.
Oh, that is so laggy.
It didn't get the camera photo again.
Oh, this
Oh,
photo.
I hate that. It's not getting the camera photo. I'm leaning towards Hantu.
Is it over?
Yeah, I'm
okay
just getting Hantu.
Oh my gosh, the new camera's awful. The game completely lagged on me when it did it, and then the photos it took were, like, you were close to the.
Mine's just empty photos.
Yeah, like you were right next to the ghost, and it didn't count any of them.
It's a bit stupid.
It's probably just
We'll
the
take
tier
Hantu for
one
now.
photos.
I'm thinking
yeah, it's a tier one
Hantu.
photos thing. I'm picking Hantu too. Let's go.
Yeah. I think what else would
Yeah,
be
I think it's based on it turning off the breaker like super often right away, and it's the inconsistent speed, the freezing temps to me suggest okay, there's a decent chance this is Hantu based on behavior, and confirmed with evidence. But I do know that the speeds are like slower on this, but the not increasing in line of sight is a Hantu thing to me.
The shade.
There's some jobs ready for you.
No shot.
What the? How was this a shade?
Nah. It can't.
maybe challenge that made it seem like it wasn't speeding up. Just 'cause
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
So
It's slow because it's half speed.
Yeah, but I
No,
thought it
but
wasn't
not
speeding
just
up
that.
in line of
It's more
sight.
like, it's a bit too active for it to be a shade.
I didn't think it was very active at all, but
It hunted like 4 times.
Well, that we were way
yeah, but we
sanity
were like zero
tanked.
sanity.
But the thing to
yeah,
me
we weren't
was
in the
I
attic a
thought
lot
it.
either.
I don't think it increased in line of sight the way that I expect a ghost to. It was just so weird. I guess that explains the late hunts compared to our
Alright, I'm ready.
sanity. Yeah, sorry. I'm just still processing. How was that a shade? How was that a shade? Seriously, how was that a freaking shade? And I hate how the thermometer, like, you can't even use it to, like, point at a place to see if it's lower now. This is just awful. I hate this new evidence. Like, it was a freaking shade. It was a shade. Seriously.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost.
What in the world are these?
Investigate it, but be careful.
Why are we getting freezing in the in the truck?
Breakers upstairs, most likely.
I'll take the light. Where is the EMF reader? Oh, this is the new EMF reader. Why? I'm just like, I like this game, but I do not like this.
Where are you? Where are you? How old are you?
Where does the breaker even spawn on this map? I'm so lost. Right, you take a right here. Go forwards a ways until you find a left. Go straight. Straight until you hit here.
Where are you?
I turned the breaker on.
How old are you? Where are you?
Do let me know if you see the bone. I can get a photo of it. It threw something somewhere around.
Oh, which room?
Where?
Upstairs, downstairs, where?
sounded like I threw something upstairs.
Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you?
It's the corner room, guys.
Can I have
Second
someone
floor corner room.
corner room?
This one. I saw my breath here.
Okay. Can someone check the spirit box in the laundry? I'm trying. Here, it would also work too. Does someone want to try the spirit box?
4. Give me a moment. EMF 4. EMF 5. I saw it hit 5.
Do it.
Yep, top room. I saw it hit EMF 5.
Is this where you said you saw freezing?
Yep. Not freezing, but the breath.
It's
Where are
staying at about 0 for me.
How old are you? Where are you?
We got spirit box.
How old are you?
Yep. So.
Where
it
are
may not
you?
be freezing.
How old are you?
Oh wow.
What was that?
There was a spirit box response.
New, yeah.
Was it?
Where are you? Are you here?
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
new spirit box. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it.
Can you speak to me? Are you
I'm not used to the icons lighting up when the ghost doesn't respond yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's spirit box.
Yeah, that was definitely spirit box.
Alright, so we got spirit box and EMF, right?
So I'm gonna turn on the space heater real quick because I'm cold. Okay. Was it EMF 4 or EMF 5?
It bounced up to 5 for a moment.
Spirit Wraith are
It
twins?
bounced up to 5 for a moment, but it's very hard to tell with the new EMF system.
Did I? Okay, probably want this, and writing. To check for shade, or is it spirit? What? Okay, I want to check for writing.
Here's some ENS going.
Yeah, definitely 5.
EMF 5. EMF 5.
Anyone check?
Anyone found the bone yet? Yeah,
No,
we
I
have a
haven't.
thermometer in here. We have to look for the thermometer is right there.
It's at 0, like it won't go below 0 though.
Oh,
It's
it touched the
just one
window. It
above.
touched the window. Can someone check the window? Event. Yo, it touched the window. Can someone check it?
I'm not seeing fingies.
I don't think it left footprints.
Might be right.
Oh, ghost right.
Oh, writing.
Oh, nice.
Shade, myling, or spirit.
It's a
It's
spirit. We
spirit.
already got all 3.
Yeah, they got
got a
spirit box
lock.
and EMF 5 as well as writing.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, we can just escape a hunt and get a perfect game.
Yeah, we need a picture. Or you already get a picture.
Okay, we need to get below 25 sanity and just escape a hunt.
I guess I'll just sit in the dark until it lowers. Hopefully this works. Yeah, Wooden
What are you
Badger, I
streaming
hope
on?
that your game works soon. I am streaming on Twitch.
What's your name?
I'm streaming on Twitch, so.
And what's your name on Twitch?
Oh, KITTEYCLASH. And it's hunting.
Oh, it's hunting.
It's hunting. I'm trying to give like my Twitch channel like to talk about it so that way I get followers. And it's instead hunting. The ghost is ruining. The ghost is ruining my self-promotion. The ghost is anti-self-promotion. Do I have a smudge stick on me? It'll not a lighter, it would be matches? Hey TG Donobot! Welcome to my stream.
Yep, let's go. I skipped on it.
Nice, and everyone lived. I do have spirit selected. Okay, good. I have a spirit selected for sure.
Make sure to mark your journals.
Oh, I would recommend you get an overlay. I don't quite remember. How do I... Streamlabs, I can try sources, chat box?
Welcome back.
There's like...
Job's ready for you.
Let me find this.
Find that that's okay.
I don't want chat highlight, I just want normal. I guess I'll figure that out later. I probably shouldn't be trying to add chat in the middle of a game. Oh, I've unlocked photo camera! Oh, that's weird. Like, the amount of stuff it gives you is a lot. Let's see what... Oh, you said under... Would it be themes tab? Widgets. I see essential, general, and widgets. They capture text. Window capture. Okay, let me make sure that I launch so that way I'm not like accidentally bothering, like making people wait.
All right, we're here. Take a look
Oh,
at
chat
the
box.
and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Go and take a closer look.
I think I have chat box now. Okay, I think I added in a chat box. I don't know how well this will work. Yeah. Okay, I want to bring thermal, this, and something to see. Rain's nice, that's why I won't see freezing breath everywhere. The thermal has been completely like nerfed. Oh, what level were you pre-update? Okay. Oh, widgets, I think? Yeah, I think it might have been counted as that. I was 2005 as of, like 5 in the afternoon yesterday. As of like 9 o'clock at night, like a day and a half ago.
Guys, in the toilet downstairs.
Okay.
Okay. So like a day and a half ago, I was level 1,205, and then I crowned slash leveled up for like
I heard the muddy water.
15 freaking hours. It was awful. But I wanted the candle.
I heard the
And-
water, that's why I knew.
Oh, they said the bathroom.
Where are you?
Oh.
How old are you? How old are you? Where are you?
Oh, this is so laggy.
Where are you? How old are you?
Maybe I should try and bring stuff in. Oh, this is... I have my brightness turned way down from what I normally play at. And... So this is very difficult to just navigate and walk around now. Like, the way they changed the lighting during the update, and it was just... I didn't like it. So I had to turn my brightness down. Here, look at my stream and you will see what I mean.
Yo, someone explain to me how I got a ghost photo when I was trying to take a photo of the door.
Because the photos suck. The new photo system sucks, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to check that out after this stream, because it's kind of in the middle of a Phasmo game. Okay, that's right, the tripods are now useful, so that way the ghost doesn't throw the cam. Oh my gosh, this looks awful. Like, I can barely see... This is... Okay, am I 5 ghost? It's gonna be awful to try and see ghost orbs on. If we get hunted, I'm so gonna get killed by the ghost. Oh, this is just hard to see.
Okay, I got the paranormal sound down.
Can I put the thermo?
Anyone brought a thermometer?
Yeah, the thermometer is just below 0 now.
Oh, if it's below 0, it's definitely freezing.
It's next to the spirit box.
Yep, it's definitely
We
freezing.
have a 5 in freezing. So
Are
we're
you here? Can you talk to me? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close?
should probably okay. I'm
Are you
gonna
here?
check
Can
it
you
a
talk to
little
me?
bit.
Are you close? Where are you?
We do have the thing to check for most of those things. I think I need to see if we have ghost writing, in which case I need to bring it in from the truck. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to have people doing like van camping now to check for ghost orbs on these trash level 1 cameras.
Definitely not spirit box.
Oh wow. I do not like level 1 cams. Already have the writing in there. Time to bring this.
Definitely no fingerprints. No UV. No spirit box.
You could check the
It's
cam.
either dots or ghost writing.
I might have saw dots, but it might have just been you walking. I don't know.
Where are the books at?
One's in here.
Oh, that is a weird sound to get used to. Like, it's...
I really like steps in this door.
Like an old... It's one of those old Polaroid type things. We have one book in here.
Three with dots, I think.
Oh! One of the books got trapped under the rug.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I do not trust looping. Need to go hide upstairs. Hiding spot. This is not going well because I can't see where I'm at.
I wasn't watching. Did it disappear less often? I needed to hunt again.
Is it over? I almost got killed there like twice.
I know, I smudged just in case.
Thank you. I literally... I keep forgetting to turn off the flashlight.
I need to see hunt again.
Let's play it slow.
Maybe I should wait in the car.
Use your flashlight on. As long as you don't hide with
Wait between a gin. If it's a gin, then I should be dead if it's a gin. So I'm gonna say maybe a Shade or Oni. Or the Slowwood, the twins. What would Oni be? Okay, not twins. Any of the ones remaining be orbs? No. So we need either writing or dots.
crucifix in the bathroom.
Did you? Was that you in the dots?
No, you saw dots?
Well, I saw something walking through the green, but I think it might have been you. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. It could have been. I was walking through. I'm gonna watch dots for a minute.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to figure this out from a hunt, probably.
I'm not used to these new dots yet.
Me neither.
I'm just waiting for it to hunt, to be honest.
Well, I got a crucifix in here, so I can't hunt at the moment.
The last time he hunted from outside the room.
Is there usually a paintbrush on the floor of the workshop?
Nope, there isn't, but it probably did that earlier because I saw it on the floor just
I smudged. I think it was gonna kill me. Wait.
I think it was an event.
It did an event in the workshop.
Oh, okay, that's why I was looking.
Yeah, it slammed the workshop door. So I thought it was trying to hunt me.
I feel like it's an Oni, but no confirmation.
Yeah, I'm gonna gonna guess that was like, is that the red lights one? So not. I don't think we've had the Oni airball, the airball that would disqualify Oni yet. I just wanna like not go back there and die. But I mean, it's if we get the ghost type right, then it doesn't matter because it's the weekly challenge anyway. So.
Oh, it is? Damn it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
The only one person's in there.
And I think I'll follow them because they're doing better than I am. Oh dear. This is not going well. This is not going well. At least I turned off my flashlight this time. I remembered to turn off the flashlight this time. This is an improvement over last time. I don't know if this is a shade or an Oni. I'm not feeling Jen. I'm not feeling twins. I think it's between a shade and an Oni. The lights. Oh, it's still hunting. Oh, dear. And I'm getting trapped on the furniture and it's still hunting. This is why I like candles, because I can just place them down so I can kind of see. The light being on in there suggests to me that it's still hunting.
It's an Oni.
Was it more visible?
Yes, it was blinking very little.
I'm getting so much lag during this game. I don't even think it's the stream. I think it's just that, like, the new changes to things like the lighting. It's very I'm wondering if maybe it's something where it just needs ironed out still. It was not this bad pre-update. Okay, so Oni, and do we want to leave?
Yep. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, it was an Oni. Oh, that's not too bad. Bleasdale. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I could try and loop a ghost. With the amount of lag that I'm getting on my computer, like, I could not loop the ghost without dying. So. Oh, he's already level, like, 12. Nice. Let's just go ahead and start. I don't know, I figure after we finish the challenge that I'll probably, like, I might not continue streaming just because of how much lag I'm getting and the fact that I have not slept very much in the last like few days. At some point I might try and go back to bed. So I'll probably just try and finish like this challenge. Okay, we want flashlight, UV light, and I guess I'll carry in the thermometer. I'm trying to remember where the breaker spawns are on this. There's the one in the left side. There's one. I think it can also spawn under the stairs. At least there's a hiding spot here. I guess I'll go to the attic right away. Yeah, I think. I'm also thinking like when they changed the when they changed the lights and the way that they affected sanity, like it's something they changed something so the sanity drain is like terrible. Like it's draining sanity excessively. Because the breaker typically, is it going to be over here? I think the breaker is in the workshop. I don't see it in the attic.
Alright, I'll go to the workshop. Okay, fun. I think it might be in here. I think it's in the workshop.
I guess I will head down to the workshop then. Okay, I'm coming in with the UV.
Yeah, there's a breath in here and the light was on already when I came back here.
Yeah, what I'm finding with the thermometers is say just drop it in the room item and then come back later. Nice, but also how do you see those on that tiny cam? It's staying above freezing right now.
It's pretty early though. Might be later.
I missed the instant thermometers already.
Yeah. You'll get instant the higher tier as you go.
What level do we start unlocking tier 2 stuff doing now?
Somewhere around 15 plus. I think about 20.
Why is this? Please don't freeze. Please don't crash. And this is why I can't loop the ghost today. I'm still not used. Oh wow! Can we? I saw the orbs, but the lights are on. Like. Oh.
You can see orbs with lights on now.
I think it, I don't know if it's 0 or 1. I think it might be 0 though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 0. I think we might have freezing.
Like it was really. The green is. It's weird. I thought the lights were on when there the first time I saw the orbs. So bring this in. And the other dots thing. Please don't crash. Where am I supposed to aim this? Okay. I missed the old dots projector. The thermometer is now below freezing. Oh, so we're between Revenant, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo, and Mimic. Okay, Mimic would be fingies.
How's that EMF doing? I guess no 5 yet.
No.
Oh, there goes our crucifix.
Oh dear. Oh, I miss when we could take easy photos of crucifixes. Like, starter items are even worse than when I started playing the game, so I'm just saying this is gonna be, like, terrible for all the new players. This is gonna make the game so much harder to learn. But at least the tutorial is good now, so... Okay, break line of sight once, break line of sight twice, break it a third time. Okay, we're gonna break line of sight and hope that it comes this way. I mean, doesn't come this way. Hope that the ghost doesn't come this way, please. Like, that was just terrifying. It just started, like, sobbing in my ear, and I'm like, wait, is this gonna, like, hunt on top of me and insta-kill me? Yeah, and I have push to talk, by the way. Really? I don't know. Oh, I should probably bring in stuff to test for Onryo.
Anyone learn much?
Maybe we should bring in candles to test for Onryo. I hate the thought of candles having to be rebought. Oh, that's right. The cam, like, anytime a picture is taken, it's been causing me, like, intense lag.
How did I not get a ghost photo? I was so close.
Maybe you're too close.
Is this, like, burned twice already? Onryo be? Would they be?
Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk to me? Where are you?
It just tried to close the door on me in the kitchen. Like, it tried to slam this door shut on me.
Because it's also blowing out these candles right now.
you.
No, because there's other candles though. Because other candles could stop it. So.
Thank you for the ghost for
Definitely
being
not
so
an on
nice.
Ryu.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Okay, so we've determined not an Onryo, which means I'm gonna go with Yurei. Oh. It randomly deciding to just slam a door in my face is what I would expect out of a Yurei. That doesn't mean it actually is a Yurei, but it does mean, hey, that could be a Yurei. What would their lost evidence be? Would that be freaking writing? Oh, be dots.
When it closed the door, did it like slam it on you?
It tried to. It did. I don't think it fully managed to because I like was trying to keep the door open. I was trying to enter the kitchen. It slammed it on me when I was like right here. So, I don't know. It just randomly started
like
closing.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too based on that it doesn't seem to match for Hantu, Revenant, or Onryo.
Yeah, it's most likely a Yuri.
If it's Yuri, it should be dots, right?
Yeah.
Just wish we had better dots machines.
It's more than likely a Yuri.
That's gross. Was that just an event?
Yeah, just an event. I'll open that door and make it easier to tell.
I hate when it closes the outside doors as a part of events. Oh, I don't even have like another light source. All I have is the dots.
Two dots.
Break line of sight, break line of sight, break line of sight. Hide. Like, part of the issue is that this is just so laggy.
It's a Yuri, that's for sure.
You saw dots, you said?
Yeah, I saw dots.
Nice! The ghost just did an event in my room! It just did an event on top of me again.
But did it like get behind your room, I guess?
I'm leaning towards Yurei because I don't think it's a Hantu or Revenant or an Onryo, and it has been slamming doors.
Yeah, and he said he saw dots, so.
What do they look like?
It's really quick and
It's like this.
blob essentially. You can't really make out what it is. It moves quick.
Okay.
Everyone got their journal marked?
Yeah. Okay, I have Yurei marked. So, this will be good. I'm tired. So I hope it is Yurei, so I can just get my 30 levels. Nice!
Job's ready for you.
Wait, 5,000? Oh my gosh, it's 5,000 now? That's wild. See, how many abilities did the Euro use? Oh, this is...
Okay, now what?
I can't scroll now. Did they make it to... It's... won't let me scroll down on the detailed statistics now. It's a pain. Guess next it is. Honestly, at this point, like, maybe one more game of pretty much anything, but after that I need to try and get sleep.
Alright.
So, what type of mode are you looking at? Why is
I'm
this?
partial to professional or nightmare myself.
Okay. Maybe professional? I don't have like any new items.
Yeah, it's probably better since we have like fairly good items at all.
Yeah. Is just plain professional tanglewood fine?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I'll buy a few things to put in.
Okay, try not to die so you don't... Wait, some of them are consumable even if you don't die. So...
Yeah.
Oh, the lack of smudge sticks is gonna be awful.
Yeah, like I know crucifix are, for example.
Crucifix, salt, lighter.
Anything that gets used up or destroyed, basically.
Oh, I think Koraya is still looking through stuff right now. Oh, let me check. Yeah, I think one of my other people was showing me, trying to show me something. Okay. Okay, TG Donobot, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying, where you have like the follower goal in the corner and stuff. Oh. Well, that's cool that you have like, that you have those like appearing on the screen. Like, that's smart. I think that's smart and a good way to like keep people interactive with your stuff. Like, that's cool. I do not have the alertness for this right now. Like, I am not awake enough to try and like mess with any technology stuff. So I have not gotten very much sleep at all recently. Because I spent like way too much time like yesterday trying to level up, and then when I tried to sleep I had a nightmare and woke up. So that's why I was up at like 5 a.m. to try and do the Phasmo update, because I had trouble falling back asleep, and then I was like, oh yeah, update, let's do this. Oh, we do not have very much stuff.
Yeah, just made sure we had one of all everything, but not two of everything.
I'll bring this. And the dots. Is it writing somewhere?
It's writing. What's the EMF? Can you check on the book?
5.
Yes, we got EMF 5 and writing.
Any fingerprints?
No. No fingerprint. Where are you? How old are you?
An
Where
elderly
are you?
Hi.
here in the
Starbucks.
It's a spirit. Let's go. We do have the rest of the items.
So that was like really fast.
Yeah, we do have the rest of the items, so we can't even do the secondary objectives. Let's just go.
Yeah. That's good that that was a quick round because I am so tired, so.
We don't have any items to do secondary objectives.
Yeah.
You have to get us that quick, so.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Nice. I've only just now unlocked the, like, candle. I've only just now unlocked the matches in the candle. Detailed stats. I hate how I can't scroll up and down on the detailed stats. Like, this is a problem. It just takes me to the shop.
Until you get the OEMF.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna probably head off for the night. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.
Level 19,
Alright,
you get the
thanks for the
second.
games.
You get the
Good
second
night.
flashlight.
Okay, let me just go ahead and okay, leave that, and then I'm probably gonna just get ready to head off on my stream as well because I'm just getting
There's some jobs ready for you.
Here's my goodbye message. No, to be perfectly honest, I am very sleep deprived. I think if I try to go back to sleep now, I will actually be able to. So I'm gonna just go ahead and head off to bed. I hope that you enjoyed this Phasmophobia stream, and I hope that you enjoy the new update, and hopefully you enjoy it more than I do because I'm nitpicking like everything about it. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is where you're at. Bye.